Hey Girlas, and welcome to my 2022 Amazon favorites and must-haves wig and natural hair edition. What's to be expected in today's video is a breakdown of all the products that have been my go-to products that are affordable and will slay any wig install. Every Amazon product mentioned can all be purchased from Amazon and catch those Black Friday deals dropping very soon. They can also be purchased anytime because they are the best of the best thus far in my opinion. Before we get into today's video, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, I'm Laurasia Andrea and you're in for an experience. Like always, make sure you fairies drop a fairy emoji down below, like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and also follow me on all my social media networks. The first step before any wig install and the most important is natural hair care. My texture of hair is 3C4A with low porosity, and every product mentioned is perfect for type 3 and 4 textures. My favorite product to start with is this As I Am JBCO water. I spray that on my hair before any styling or oil step to prep my hair. It's not just your average water because it has Jamaican black castor oil in it, and to moisturize my scalp even further, I've been using this scalp healing oil from Perfects. The ingredients in this oil are so good for low porosity hair and to not weigh it down or overly saturate the scalp with oil. Now I'm going to link two options as far as gels. The one I'm using in today's video is from As I Am again, and it's their smoothing gel. Specifically for my hair texture, I like to find gels that aren't going to be really hard on my hair and cause breakage on my scalp, but also that's moisturizing to my hair. Another gel I will link below is from Pattern Beauty, and that's the Stronghold gel. That gel is also moisturizing to my scalp and doesn't make my hair extremely hard either. The next and last product I'm showing for my natural hair prep is this edge control that has been my #1 go-to for slicking down these baby hairs and holding my hair in place while being under my wigs. This edge control is water-based, which is perfect for 3C4A textures, but also it's not super greasy on my hair and leaves my hair softly stuck in place, prepping my hairline for my wig installs later on. The wig I'm using today is from MyFirstWigs, and it's their brown highlighted bob. These highlights are so perfect for fall and winter. I also want to point out that this wig came in 150 density, and this is the fullest I have felt a wig from MyFirstWigs in a very long time. And this lace on this wig is actually a new lace from them, and it's called Air Lace. It reminds me of the old HD lace back in the day, but just way stronger. Now, lace prep has been a new technique addition to my wigs, and it's made my wigs look very natural on my scalp, blending it in seamlessly. To do this, I've been using this lace wig powder from Red by Kiss. They have about 3 colors on the Amazon website, and it also comes with a super dense brush to apply the powder with. This powder makes the lace blend in the scalp like camouflage because the powder makes a ball cap effect on the lace. I just put that inside the wig and sprayed some hairspray to seal that powder from getting on my hair. And these hair clips are from Mars and are so good for holding back my hair. I've been using the butterfly clips since like forever, but they are super big and bulky. These are a sleeker alternative and super affordable. The last step for prepping my wigs is using this scalp tape. I honestly feel like this is the minor step that has literally turned my wig game up by 1,000,000 points. The parting space on my wigs look and feel like scalp with that glaze sheen to it, like how our natural scalp has that little shine to it, you know what I'm saying? And you get a lot of product in the roll, so you can get a ton of usage from it. The only downside is it comes in a really light flesh tone for darker skin tones, so if you use the Kiss powder before using the scalp tape, it conceals the lighter color, so you won't have to put makeup in the parting if you don't want to. So the wig does come pre-plucked, but I'm just honestly super extra. MyFirstWigs have honestly stepped up their wigs since the pandemic. They are a great company for affordable and beginner-friendly wigs. That has always been a thing since like 2017 or so. But to see that you're getting like $400 to $600 quality for an affordable price is right up my alley and right up my content. This lace is so good and transparent, especially with that lace powder. I'm not even wearing a ball cap or any makeup on my face, and the more I'm customizing the hairline, the better the lace is blending in. I decided to cut the lace with a razor because it makes the lace look more rigid and blendable, and you will see that the lace started fraying at the ends, but that's not a bad thing. I like it that way because, as you can see, I can literally wear this wig glueless with no product on the lace, and that's how well it blends in with my skin tone. Now, I don't know about y'all, but watching people do a wig install is my absolute favorite thing to watch. And if I can find a new product to make my wigs look even more melted, my card is ready to swipe. The two lace braids I've been literally using for months are both from Even Wonderlace, and specifically, they are the Sensitive and Supreme lace spray formulas. The Sensitive lace spray is a lighter, less chemical version of the Supreme, in my opinion. The Supreme has a crazy hold on the lace without the sticky and white residue, and the Sensitive formula is literally just that, made for people with more sensitive skin. Because I changed my birth control and switched my skincare around over the past couple of months, my skin had a major breakout this summer, which I'm clearly still recovering from. While my skin has gotten about 5 times better since the summer, it's still a ways to go, and I don't like to add to the breakout further with high chemical lace sprays. So since the Sensitive formula is much more mild, it doesn't add to my breakout, but also has a good hold on my wigs paired with the edge control I showed you guys earlier. I don't know what it is about these two products together, but my lace is always glued down to my hairline without actually using lace glue. And later on in the nights, I always have to soak my wigs off when taking it off at night. So for people looking for a less ingredient, less chemical, but strong hold, try out the Sensitive lace spray and the edge control together. Now, calling all wig wearers looking for an upgraded version of black strips, this idea I actually got from my esthetician Sonia because they are esthetician spa hair holders. They act just like black strips would in melting the lace underneath the elastic band, but they are stretchy and have a Velcro strip in the back. Another addition to the melting game are these Velcro elastic bands. Say bye-bye to those thread lines that always leave marks on your lace or your forehead. These elastic bands have a smooth texture to them. They have a controlled Velcro strip and act as a heat resistant when blow drying my hairline. The blow dryer heat is actually on high heat. This elastic band does protect my skin from high heat, making my melt even more melting. As if this hairline could not get any better, I'm going to be using a new product as a lace tint, but before that, I'm creating my baby hair. I cut my baby hair at this part of the video, but I cut them even shorter later on in the video as a second option. This right here is a baby hair trend that's pretty popular right now, so I wanted to mimic that to show how the hairline would look with the new lace tinting mousse. To curl my hairline, I bought this tiny 1/3 flat iron. I have bought baby hair flat irons in the past, but this one is much more longer and hotter. I like to use this to create that flare to the baby hair swoops, and this just makes my life so much easier to do that. Now the star of the show and the finisher of all wigs goes to this lace tinting mousse from iWells. Their lace tint mousse comes in 3 colors, and the first thing I noticed about this mousse was the no drip texture and consistency. I've always been scared to use mousse for real because the consistencies have been way off and watery and usually drip down my face even when just using transparent mousse, so I could only imagine a mousse with color. These mousses definitely do not run, but they also add as a lace melter to the wig and help swoop the baby hair in place. The color I used to tint the lace was dark brown, but you will see me use medium dark brown later, and I will explain why then. I used that same black strip and elastic band to dry the mousse and help melt that color right into my hairline, and the color came out spot on. To clean up the lace a little and lighten it up just a bit, I'm light-handedly using a makeup cloth to pick up any leftover residue, and this is my new best friend because look at this melt. We are going back in with that lace wig powder and applying that all over the hairline. This lace powder is magic, y'all, so just watch as I blend this hairline in further and camouflage the lace grids on my hairline. The lace literally melts in clear like I'm no longer even wearing a wig. This is my hair, okay? Let's debate. Before we get into the reinstall, I just wanted to show a slow-mo of this lace in hairline. My wigs have only looked slayed and melted like this when I've worn a ball cap in Girla. This lace tint mousse did that, okay? For this wig to be super affordable from MyFirstWigs, I'm literally jaw dropped to the floor on how well all these products are working on this wig. Laurasia Andrea approved for this air lace, okay? Now, reinstalls are so important because if you can't install your wig constantly and get the same results, well, this whole video is pointless then. I told you Girlas, I reinstalled this wig off camera because I wanted to test out a new technique on my hairline to make it more natural even if you don't have the trending natural textured edges. I did wash this wig off camera, and after a couple wears, I was using a lace tint mousse once again, but this time I'm using a lighter color in the medium dark brown. Since I already tinted the lace with the color dark brown, the only thing I wanted to do here was melt the lace again. The medium dark brown color is so light compared to my complexion that it didn't make the lace even darker, and that is a huge no-no when tinting the lace. You would rather go lighter than darker. Since the lace tint mousses are really affordable, I would say get the exact color of your skin tone and then one shade lighter so you can have the same lace melting post-install and pre-install. And y'all, just look at this hairline because the product speaks for itself. Now to the second most important product, the hair styling products. Since this texture of hair isn't raw hair, a crazy hot flat iron is not necessary. And to help with creating the silky effect, I'm using a boar bristle straightening brush. The flat iron I'm using is from Extava, and this flat iron gets to 445 degrees. I only use the flat iron on 410 degrees since I didn't want to risk burning the hair. This straightening brush and flat iron combo is the same I would use in a more high heat hair. It creates body to the hair and also brings out the natural silkiness to a wig. But not only that, the brown lowlights in the bob cut on this wig is super decent. And like I said before, this wig is super full in density for it only being 150 density. So since we just spent all this hard work straightening this entire wig, now it's time to do my makeup, but I don't want to create prints in my wig from other clips. I've been using these makeup hair clips and I've seen so many celebrity makeup artists use these. They are essential to any hairstylist kits or makeup artist kits. Now you can use these makeup hair clips to hold your hair or a client's hair back to do makeup. I'm just finishing off my makeup and showing a super close-up of the finished install. These Amazon products are the ish and a lot of them are very affordable. So make sure you check out MyFirstWigs for all the hair care and wig products from Amazon Black Friday. So I wanted to give 3 different styles to this wig, and the first style is the middle part I've already laid down. This bob is cut so perfectly and it's nice and long and it hits just past my shoulders. And these are my favorite kinds of bobs, especially for fall, and the hair flow from this hair is giving me life. The second style I'm doing is a side part swoop. This is a cute style to help frame your face or hide a forehead, I'm just saying. And I just found which side I wanted to part and use some hairspray and hot comb the parting down as flat as possible. Next, I took that magic lace wig powder and put that in the parting to camouflage the darkness and make it look more like a scalp color. And then I started to swoop the hair behind my ear and fix any flyaways with hairspray. Now the final style is the classic side part. This is my favorite because side parts let the hairline show, but also gives some dimension to the face and helps frame my cheekbones. Y'all see my cheekbones is popping in this video, okay? Since the hair was already molded in the side part, I just hairsprayed any flyaways that was sticking up, and that pretty much concludes today's Amazon favorites and must-haves wig edition. Let me know down below in the comments if this is something you girls want to see more, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye, fairies.